Hi everyone. I was going to do a live, but I'm really worried with the rain and overcast because it's already happened to me today, that the live will shut off, doesn't stay connected. This is Nabi. Nabi is 13 years old. He is a red-fronted macaw. He's a real sweetheart. Absolutely just a sweetheart. Um, when we got Nabi, see this right here? I knew that was not normal to have this blown up chest like that in the beginning. Right here when we first got him. And so right away we quarantine all birds when we get them for 30 days anyways. I told my husband I had this feeling that we need to get him tested for everything. And he seems to be acting fine. No problems. But I just knew that wasn't normal. So we went ahead and ran all the tests that need to be run for all bird diseases, even his liver, to get it tested. And we just, out of pure precaution, which you should do anyways, when we handled him in any way, we washed our hands and even changed our shirt. And did not allow him any contact with the other birds whatsoever. I've only, yeah, yes. I've always quarantined all birds when they first surrendered to us. The only birds I did not quarantine was the 2 parakeets I just got, because I know the family, I know the birds, I know they're healthy beyond shadow doubt, and I know the family's healthy. Like I said, she's like a daughter to me. So I knew about those 2 parakeets, Blue and Aqua, that we just got. So I was going to quarantine them. Like, well, this is so silly, because I knew that they were absolutely healthy beyond a shadow doubt. And those are the only birds from a year since we started this that we did not quarantine right away. We've always quarantined all the birds. Buddy, we quarantined right away. And it happened to be that when he was surrendered to us, the very next day, we had an appointment at the hospital, for Buddy to get his beak done and nails done. And that was all. But I called him up and I'm like, I just got this call and I want to get him tested for everything. I want to make sure because something just doesn't seem right. And so I rescheduled Buddy's appointment for the 1st of next month. And so that's how that happened, how I got him in so quickly. Parkland Hospital, as far as I'm concerned, it's very loud. You are very loud, my dear. They are, as far as I'm concerned, the best. I mean, they have 10 vets that specialize, avian vets that specialize with parrots. And it's a hospital, so you can't go wrong. Now, right here, you see I have this over jacket on, and I will wash up after I am done with this video. And we'll continue to have to do it. When I wash his dishes, I wash them separate. I re-clean the sink before I get the other birds' dishes. And then, of course, I clean the sink again anyways. So we are very, very taking all precautions for no cross-contamination between Nabi and the other birds. He does not have any other bird diseases that is transferable to birds to humans or other animals. He has what's called PDD. And PDD is known as proventricular. Can I talk, please? PDD is short for, maybe I need to put him up. PDD is short for proventriculitis. I'll say it one more time. Proventriculitis I'm trying to say this right. Proventriculitis dilatation. Okay, disease. It's also known as Bornavirus, and in the 1970s, it was recognized and called macaw wasting disease. Okay, I'm looking at my notes. This is all new to me too. Okay, I've only been doing this for just over a year, and so we're learning about all this stuff too. So this disease, it affects the nervous system, the digestive tract, and it causes regurgitation, and they lose weight, and it will shorten his life, straight up. There's not a lot we can do about that. There's no cure for it that I know of. They said there's no cure. Um, but the good news, I guess, is that at least it's not transferable to people or to other animals, but it is bird to bird. Now, like I said, we have taken all precautions from the day that we got him, and we will continue to. He will not. There will be no cross contamination. The other birds in the bird room. He's in another room at the end of the house, and so there's no way that we wash up, we change our clothes. So there's no way that we're doing any cross contamination. The other birds are healthy, and we want to keep them that way. Because we are maxed, and because of this, we decided to close our doors because we want to focus on giving Nabi the best life possible that he has left, and also protect the other birds at the same time. And this is new to us. This is going to be a little on the difficult side, but we love this fella like crazy already, and he's very much attached to me, aren't you? Yes, very much attached to me. The other birds would get it through saliva, through the droppings, their stool, and so. As I said, we're just not allowing any contact. When we clean the bird cages, we always wear gloves, and we wash up afterwards. And we'll clean out our bird room first. I happened to take care of him first this morning and give him his medication. I just felt so bad. I was in tears last night after they told me. I literally cried. So because it's sad. His parents did nothing wrong. They can get it from birth from the mother. And it comes from the mother to the chicks, and they can get it from the droppings. So, we are going to make sure to give him the best life possible, spend time with him. But when I do, like even now, I'm going to have to wash up. I'm not concerned or worried about myself because it's not contagious to me or it's transferred to me as a humans, or to other animals, but it's bird to bird. And I don't want any other birds to contract this in any way, so we have to protect the other 17 birds. This fellow is just absolutely a delight, so cute, and right now he is able to get his food down pretty good. This chest area will bloat up once in a while. The sad part about this disease is when it advances and progresses, he will have a harder time digesting the food and keeping it in, and that's what they call the wasting disease. The medication that he's on antibiotic right now, and then he's going to be getting medication for the rest of his life, which will help with the acid in his system and the digestion, helping him digest his food a little bit better. You want to come back on my shoulder so I don't have to leave my arm up? Okay. So, when it progresses and it gets worse and he's having a hard time keeping the food in, when it gets a little more down the road here, I will probably be buying him parrot baby food. It's kind of like a soft, I don't know if you see it in the stores, but anyway, it's what they give babies. And I can give that to him to help digest and get it in his system more. But right now he's eating pretty good. So right now it's not so bad. They can go for many years with this. Now this is the thing that I found interesting. 20 to 30, okay, get my notes here. 20 to 35% of birds have it and may not show any signs whatsoever, could be carriers, and may not show any signs of being sick at all. And so this is the hard part. If you're a rescue or sanctuary like myself, and the owner says he's been great, he's going to that, that's no problems. You can't even tell that he has the disease or whatever unless you get tested for it. And so if they don't test for it, then you wouldn't know that they have it. Unfortunately, in his case, some birds actually show it affects them, and obviously it affects him right here. He's got some gout, acid in his system. I haven't seen regurgitate yet, but it's like when he burps sometimes that comes, this kind of comes out a little bit on the front. And so, like I said, we don't know how long we're going to have him, but his lifespan will be shortened. That's for sure. He won't be able to live out his whole lifespan that he's supposed to live. He's still young. He's only 13. So that's sad, but that's something I did not know. So if a rescue or sanctuary has a lot of birds, there's a very good possibility that some of those birds have this, and they wouldn't know unless they got tested for them. And so I didn't even know about this. I knew that there was the other bird diseases, like the pea, I don't know what it is, but he's been tested for all bird diseases and liver and all that. Came back fine. He's negative with that. It's just this one. And this one is not good. But at least it's not transferred to people and to other animals, but it is bird to bird. So we are doing all we can to protect the other birds and yet at the same time give him a life the best we can to make it comfortable for him. This is my crack room. I'm going to turn this into his room. And then where he's at is in my grandkids' room. That's going to become a crack room because it's bigger. And this will be his own room. I've always wanted him a call, always. And I wanted to umbrella cockatoo, and I got Allie. And my husband, when you're a rescue, it's always nice to think of maybe you can get McCalls or the biggest ones. But it's not in the cards for us right now. He's on our calls right now. And we're going to give him the best life possible that he can have. He loves, you see he's sitting here talking to me. If he could, he'd let me hold him all day. He loves attention. He loves me to hold him all day long. But I can't. I have other birds and other things to take care of. That's right. So anyways, I'll make sure I gone over on my notes, make sure I told you everything. Let me see what like I said, he's on antibiotics. He's going to be getting some other medication. The first and next month, we're taking Buddy and Juliet's a lovebird, and she had a lot of eggs. I got her fake eggs, and she laid like 11. She was a late egg and full. And same with Allie, she never lays that many eggs in her life, so that messed up her hormone. I think the same situation was with Juliet. Beyond that, they're fine. So they'll probably I'm thinking they're going to give Juliet an antibiotic, and just like Allie cleared her right up. Her feathers are beautiful now. She's the umbrella cockatoo. She looks gorgeous, and that's all she needs, and she's fine. Like I said, all those birds out there, we have no issues. They're healthy, and we want to keep them that way, and at all costs, we will do that. So, okay. What else did I have on here? I wanted to make sure to tell you about. Okay, I said all that. Let me see. I want to make sure I said everything. Oh yeah, and even when we give him a shower, we will sterilize and clean his shower again before we give the other ones a shower. It's really important to just always clean in between, from our clothing to our hands up to our elbows, to washing their dishes, to cleaning in between that, from giving him a shower, to clean the shower in between that, for giving the other ones a shower in the shower. A lot of them I give them use a spray bottle. His feathers, he looks so much better when he actually gets a shower. And I told the vet about it, after I give him a shower, because our water, we have water softener, and so that has the salt in it. So that's not good to leave on their feathers. So what I do after I shower them is I use a spritz bottle with concoction I made up, which is very healthy for them. And the vet thought, well, that's pretty smart, because there's actually companies that sell it, and I make it. It's just, I was using 3 cups of water, and the vet said, no, use 4, just to dilute a little bit more. So I use 4 cups of filtered water and 1 cup of pure aloe juice. And I mix all that together, and that's what I spray them with. It conditions their feathers, it's healthy for them, and it makes them look really nice, and it's good for them. And it's good for their claws and everything. And their claws, I put coconut oil on their claws, and on their beaks, and it just makes it shiny. So that's something I do after they get their showers. Not necessarily the little parakeets, but the bigger birds. So that's what I do with that, with the showers. I can't think of anything else besides the fact that we're going to do all we can to spend time with Nabi. And let's see, I had this jacket on. Now I'm going to be taking this jacket off and washing up before I go and react to the other birds. I'm actually even going to put my hair up. You can see he's been kind of pulling in my hair a little bit. And Pineapple likes to fly and get up on my head. And when I hold Allie, she likes to do the same thing, get in my hair. So I'm going to have to put my hair up now and cover up my hair and take this off and wash up my hands up to my elbows after I get done holding him. Just be on the precaution side because I'm going to have to put them all to bed. And, I'm going to be touching Allie to pick her up. And like I said, Pineapple always flies on my head. So I just want to be very, very, very careful. We are a rescue sanctuary, and our whole point is to give birds the best life possible and to help them have a good life and protect them. And so that's what we're, I truly believe that God knew about this all along. He's God. And I believe because we got him surrendered the next day, we had an appointment with Buddy, and boom, we were able to get him in the hospital right away. I believe that, this is what we need to do. And we will do it honorably and take care of him the best we can and the other birds. It's going to get rough later down the road when this disease progresses. And I said to them on the phone, what do we do at that point? She's willing to talk to the vet. If it gets really bad, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So it's like we know it's coming. And so we don't know how long, though. It just depends on how, each bird is different. So we will just make it as comfortable as possible for him. And we will spend time with him. All he has is us and the TV. He's not going to be having a macaw friend. That's what I was kind of upset about. I wanted to give him a macaw friend to play with, but that's not going to happen. He can hear the other birds, but he can't be with the other birds. I'm sorry. I'm a big sap when it comes to the parrots. I really am. God put too much of fire in my heart, I guess. But he'll be all right. He'll be fine. Yep, because we're going to take very good care of him. And he's a happy fella. He really is. And I'm just so thankful it's not transferable to people. I have grandchildren. And I'm so glad it's not transferred from bird to people. And or other animals. But like I said, we're taking all precautions to be very careful. And to give him the best life possible. And to also protect the other birds and give them the best life possible. This is what God put in our heart to do. This is our mission. Obviously, we don't adopt out. We don't sell. So we're not making any money here. We are seriously here to protect the birds as much as possible and give them a good life. So, and there's nothing wrong with rescues. There's nothing. We need the rescues out there. There's a lot of parrots that need homes. And thank God I was a rescue. Thank God for rescues, good rescues out there that take in these parrots and quarantine them for 30 days, make sure they're good. And then when they're good, they adopt them out, and then they bring in some more because we have to shut down now. We're maxed out, and we can't take any more at this point. If I was a rescue, I could keep bringing them in. The problem is that I've learned because of this particular bird disease and knowing that there's 20 to 35%, it's kind of scary to think that you get a bird in, they've been taken to the vet, they're healthy, they're acting great, they look great. You would not think to take them to the vet and there's no signs, you wouldn't think to test them for it. So it's an expensive test to get all these tests done. I know the panel was like, I think $125, $120 to get all the panels done for all the tests. And we get a discount too, really. So, it's different per place or whatever. But, I would not have known. My gut told me to get in touch for everything, so I did. So that's where we're at. Beyond that, he's a happy fella, aren't you? Yeah, and he's been eating pretty good. So obviously we're not at the point where it's getting really bad yet. So like I said, what it does though is it impacts the nervous system and the digestive tract, and it causes regurgitation, weight loss, and it shortens their life. That's just what it does. It's nasty. But it's not no one's fault. It was something the mother gave to the chick at birth, or it was in the droppings. So, and unfortunately, they don't have a cure for it. Um, so that's where we're at. That's what's going on. Um, we're just gonna take it day by day and do the best we can. And thank goodness, thank God, we use precautions. And this fella, we're gonna give him undivided attention as much as possible. We're going to um, give him every day some attention, and we're going to do our best to help him and be comfortable through this process while we're protecting the other birds. And so that's it. And I just asked, I prayed to God, please, Lord, when it's his time to go, make it quick. Make it really quick. So, part of my job, part of being a rescue is all the blessings and all the hardships, and this is the hard one. So we're going to make the best we can with it, and we're going to give him the best life that we can. And right now, he's a happy fella, aren't you? Yes, he was a happy fella. But that's it. So have a good day, everybody.